today because I actually planned it out, and sometimes I like to just go off of my mind of things that I'm thinking. But this was planned out only because, as you can see, the title is the feeling of your manifestations coming, meaning your manifestations is on its way. And I know for a fact because I pay attention to everything and I write down everything. And yeah, let's get right into it. So I am going to explain step by step of the things that I experienced when my manifestation was coming and I actually felt it. And like it actually came and I paid attention to it. I'm glad I wrote down stuff that I was feeling and going through because, you know, I journal, so it's like easy for me to write down things. And just the feelings that I was getting, it started feeling like I was feeling those things for a reason, like almost like it was meant for me to share it. So I definitely want to make sure I get to share it with you guys. All right, number one, this is probably the best one, the feeling that source has your back. That feeling like when you walking around and you know that source is with you, you feel God, like you could feel him in you. You could feel him when you're making decisions, and like even when it comes to like, should I turn left or right, like every step of the way you feel like God is right next to you. That is like the best feeling, and I made that number one because it should be number one, shouldn't it? So that feeling that you don't even worry anymore. Let's get to number two. That feeling like everything going your way, not even the big things, the small things too. Like it doesn't matter what nobody says. It doesn't matter. Like everything is gonna go your way. Just that feeling, just the feeling. I'm gonna tell you something. It doesn't mean that everything is going your way, but you still have that feeling, meaning you don't feel lack. Like the littlest things, like even if it's a little thing and it doesn't go your way, you feel like it is going your way because source is changing things around you for it to go your way. Or it feels like God is whatever you want to call it though, even though it's not meant for you, you feel like God is doing it for a reason. So either way, it's in your benefit, it's in your favor that things is going your way. Let's get to number three. The feeling of calmness, that feeling of just being calm and in a moment. You just feel calm all the time. You go outside, you're calm. You come home, you're calm. You're at work, you're calm. Like you're never trying to rush time. You feel like you're in a present moment, but you're also calm. That was an easy one. Let's get to the next one. That feeling of being happy. And when I say happy, that means that you're happy and you're happy for no reason and you don't know why you're happy, but you woke up happy and the day going by and you still feel happy. And even when you're not feeling happy, if you think back like, oh, let me see, how did this day go? Oh, you were happy all day. Just that feeling of always feeling happy. Yeah, that's a great feeling. Let's get to the next one. Staring at things and people. If you ever find yourself just staring at something or somebody, or you just start paying attention all of a sudden and then you're like, oh, I don't know why I was just staring at that. Or you find yourself just in a gaze a lot, you know, like you're really in a moment. Like and if you really think about why you're staring, or if you ever think about, okay, I was staring and what was I thinking about, most of the time is if you are like doing everything you're supposed to be doing to manifest, you probably was in the thought of your manifestations. So sometimes, let me say me, sometimes I would be staring at something, and you know, it's always good to be present and not to be dazing off or like let your mind go off one place, because it's possible you might start thinking something negative, but this is not the same thing. This is when you start thinking about something else, and when you see what you're thinking about, it was actually something that you're manifesting, which is a good thing. So you're thinking and you're remembering the future instead of thinking about the past. So remember that one. Feeling misunderstood, but in a good way, not a bad way. Feeling misunderstood because people just don't understand you anymore. You don't radiate from where they come from. You're radiating from where the divine, you're radiating this goodness, this good feeling all the time. And people don't understand. Like, people might look at you like me all the time. People might look at you like you're mean and you're quiet and you don't have a say, but people just don't really understand you. They don't understand that you are vibrating at a higher level, and I can't really come down to your level right now. I'm gonna just stay up here, and I'm gonna be misunderstood, because that's okay, because God understands you, and that's what's important. Let's get to the next. Number 7, feeling curious. The feeling of curiosity, being curious about everything, being curious about who, what, when, where, why, how. Like, you're just curious, like, of things that you never thought you'd be curious about before. Like, you're curious about the trees, like nature. You're curious about things that you don't even know. Like, I'm just curious, and you ask more questions, and you're not judgmental anymore. It's just because I find myself a lot too, like, stuff that I wouldn't normally care about in the past, like before I started manifesting. But now it's like I find myself asking questions, and I'm like, oh, I was just curious, But it's never about drama or bad things. You're just curious about the good things in life. Like, I find myself Googling the tallest person in the world. The other day, I just wanted to know who was the tallest person in the world. I was just really curious about that. Like, who was the tallest person in the world? And I think it said Robert Waldo. I'm sure one of you guys know. I don't know. And then he was 8'11". I was like, wow, that's something I would never Google or care about. But just like wanting to know, like, worldly stuff, like what is this? The most this or that in the world, and what is this? What are they doing in the world over here? Just caring and being more in touch with the world, nature, just being curious about things. Let's get to number 8. This is a really good one. Feeling happy, whether you're alone or with people. When you're home and you're by yourself, you find something to do. You're like, I'm good. I don't need to call nobody. I could just sit down, relax, enjoy my time. And even when you are around people, I'm still relaxed. And that's when you probably find yourself staring a lot, because you feel like something is missing. Most of the time when people manifesting, they don't really just sit there and like to do nothing. Like, that feeling of doing nothing really like takes, like, it feels like I have so much energy. Like, when you're manifesting and you're meditating and all of that stuff, you feel like you have so much energy and you need to do something with it. I can't just sit and let my energy just sit and just do nothing. Like, you feel that need to just, okay, I'm around you and I'm happy, and I'm alone and I'm happy, but I still need to use this energy. Let's get to number 9. I don't know how this one sounds, but not caring about things that just don't serve you, not caring about things that, doesn't do anything for you. You hear people talking and you just don't care. Like, you don't care about nothing they're saying, and you're just like, oh, I wish this would hurry up. Like, you just don't care, and it's like they keep like going off, and then it's not even nothing like stupid stuff that's being talked about and draining your energy and stuff. Like, that feeling of not caring about the drama, the stupid shit, the stuff that has nothing to do with anything that you're trying to do to make yourself better, and you sure it's not going to make the other person better, because at least if it did, then at least I could put my 2 cents in. But just that feeling of, I don't care, I don't want to hear this, please go away now. Yeah, that feeling. Number 10. That feeling of just looking outside in the window and waking up in the morning and just seeing how beautiful the world is, and the sky is, and the trees is, and nature is, and the flowers is, and how good the wind feel, and how nice the sky look, and the clouds are just so beautiful and extra white, or just extra 3D. Oh, I love when clouds are 3D. It's like the best. But just that feeling of everything outside is just beautiful. Like, you connect to it. You feel like you're a part of it. Like, you really feel like I feel it right now. Like I'm a part of outside. And when I'm indoors, I'm like a little bit away from like my habitat. But when I'm outside, I feel like I'm one with the trees, and one with the ground, and one with the sky and the clouds and the sun, all that other stuff. Like, everything is just beautiful. That feels so good. Let's get to the next one. Number 11. Okay. I know this is going to sound a little cliche, but you work for fun. If you work for fun, that means you must be doing your passion. That feeling of that working for fun, like you're doing something you're passionate about, like you, or even if you just love going to work, like you feel passionate about it, you're fine with your job. And even that could be a job that you never even cared about, like my job, my regular job that I have, my 9 to 5. I don't care about going there. Like, it depends. Like, right now, I don't care about going there. I'm like, I'm all happy and stuff going to work. I don't really care. I wake up and I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go to work, and I'm not really stressed. And then I have this job that I have, like, that I also don't mind, and I come home and I'm like, it's time for me to go back to work. Like, I'm really doing my passion, and I really feel good about it, and I feel good about talking, and I know people are gonna watch, and people are gonna get happy and start like going down the list and checking off things. And so it makes me even happier to be doing my list and talking and or speaking and posting. And it's like, oh, I can't wait to go to sleep and go back to work and do it all over again, because it's my passion. And even if it's not something that's my passion, it's like, so what? And if you didn't really like it, if it wasn't for you, you will probably find yourself receiving another job. Like, if you're manifesting and you have this list and you hated your job, you probably by now have a new job, because you, like, frequencies always have to match. So you just working for fun, and you just doing what makes you happy, and not doing what doesn't make you happy. Yeah, so anyway, guys, that is enough for today's video. I know we went through a lot, so I hope you guys have some paper and started checking off your list so you can know if your manifestation is coming. Yes, my name is D, and you guys can follow me on Instagram at Daily Dose of D, Daily Dose of _D. Or you can follow me follow both at Happy Life Stuff, Happy Life _stuff. Follow both on Instagram. I am coming out soon with my not Twitter. I'm coming out soon with my TikTok. I am getting it situated right now, all over the place right now. But follow me on both of my Instagrams, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification so you can be updated on all the videos that I come out with. Guys, I am so glad that you tuned in today, and I hope to see you at my next video. This is D signing out, and happy manifesting.